Hi everyone. Let me just put this on here. Thank you so much for joining me. Just clearing the energy and getting myself on screen so I guess I can moderate in case someone else isn't here. Hi, just give me a moment. Thank you. I just want to put a little announcement out quickly. I will be in San Francisco if anyone's interested in joining Sylvia and I did post some info the other day. This is frankincense I got from Paris. And look what happens when you add it. Can you guys see the light? Look at it. Just like, see how it crackles a little? I just love it. Woo. Okay. So the energies have been cleared. I did some meditation today. I have my little coffee, my leftover coffee. And I wrote out a format I'm going to do for the energies for today. Some more there. I'm going to pick out 2 cards for an overall message. And then from that point, sorry, let me see what I'm doing here. We'll move in and see what the message is, okay? So the overall, actually, I want to look at my exact wording. Daily message, current energies. Oh, the daily message from the guides. Okay, yeah, like, so the daily message about the current energies, this is sticking out. Exchange. So this is actually, this reminds me of the Temperance card. I'm going to pick one more here quickly to add to this message. Ooh. Okay, ask for help from others. So for some of you today, the energy will be that you need some help to do something. Like literally, it looks like this woman is doing some sort of work around the house or whatever it may be. It's a beautiful home, if so. And maybe she can't handle it, or maybe you're feeling like you can't handle everything on your own. Interestingly enough, I got a message from someone yesterday who straight out said, "This is why I need a man." And I get what she's saying, but the point is that, you know, you kind of have to do some stuff on your own and not worry about the fact that you don't have a man there to do it. And in fact, when that sentence was written to me, it actually, like, I felt it. I'm like, that's kind of not a good energy to be in, where you're feeling like you need a man because you're not feeling well or you need some help around the house. And I've been there where I've been like, you know, it'd be nice to have a man right now. But it says ask for help from others. That tells me you don't need to ask for a man. You have friends, you have family, you have people around you that can help you, and you can ask them for help, right? Okay, let me put this down so it's a little bit more on the cards and not on my coffee or anything. Okay. So the energy today, or, you know, right now, is if you don't want to help yourself and do something for yourself, ask for help from others, but ask for help from people that are not going to turn you down. Like, if you're, who knows what the masculine's going through, we'll see. But sometimes it's good to just take care of yourself, okay? And, you know, I'm going to do a reading after this because I woke up to the song in my head about I don't want to play no games. So that's a message from the masculine for some of you. But I'm going to save that message. There's just a very needy energy here. And I'm just going to say, you know, how it is. It's about giving to yourself this week. And if you need help, asking for it. I'm just suggesting not to necessarily ask your masculine to help you if, you know, if that's frustrating you, because this could actually be triggering. You have all this work to do and you need help and you have no one to ask how you're feeling. Literally, you do have people to ask. Everyone does, right? So it might be an overwhelming day. There could be unexpected new chores or tasks that have to be taken care of, and it can be a bit overwhelming. Okay? So let's move forward, and we're going to go to the current energies for the 21st of October. I think your guys' election day is tomorrow. Our election day is today. I think it's tomorrow for you. I'm not sure. So this is a day of community as well, right? Thank you for the compliment on the background. This is a day of community as well, because we're all going to be getting together to make a difference for some of us. And, you know, some people don't care. And that's fine. But it's funny because I got that message today. I'm like, wow, everyone's going to be doing their part. And I got the message, not everyone. Like, some people just don't give a damn. And it's true. And the reason they don't give a damn is because they feel it doesn't affect them no matter what they do. And to be honest, I feel like the politics here are not going to affect me no matter who I vote for, but I'm still going to vote. I really don't get too much effect by these things because, I mean, I'm not holding some big corporation and paying huge amounts of taxes. I don't mind paying taxes. I don't mind doing my part. We get free healthcare here. Very grateful for that, even though there's times I haven't used it for probably 5 years in a row. But then there's that time when you need it and it's there. So, you know, and that brings another point to me that was brought to my attention. It's like, everyone needs a job. This is what happened. There was litter. And, you know, I get a little bit offended because I'm one of those people that pick up litter. And then I realized, you know, if there wasn't litter, a lot of people wouldn't have work. So I'm starting to look at a lot of things that I do as giving back to someone else because it gives someone a job. Anyhow, that's a side message. So let's see, current energies for this reading is the best way to put it. The current energy for this reading. Present energy for this reading. This is the vice versa deck. I'm going to take that card that flipped out, and it is the Sun. Now, let me just double check. Okay. No, okay. I'm thinking of a different card in this deck because in another card in this deck, there's a sun on one side that looks very fake, and there's a sun on the other side that looks very real. Now, this sun is a little bit in between, but this is actually the Sun card. This is happiness. You know, this is actually receiving help, at least on a spiritual level. This is the overall energy for the day, for today. You may need to ask for help from your guides today. Okay? There can be issues that get brought up today that you thought you had dealt with and you didn't, and it's very overwhelming for you. And you just need to take a step back and just ask for help from above. Ask for help from your guides. Connect to your special power. Connect to your special energy that you connect to. Don't feel lost. I'm just picking up this energy, like this childhood energy, like, you know, you're used to no one helping you, or you're used to, I don't know, sadness or something like that. And there's nothing but happiness here right now, okay? In this current energy, no matter what comes out, you have the Sun card and you have spiritual help here. And you're not being restricted, which is telling me, because on the back there's restriction here, and there's a lot of sadness, there's darkness here. You're not being restricted, so don't restrict yourself today, okay? That's the message here. That's the overall energy. Don't restrict yourself. There is help here for you from your guides. And I know some people are saying like, oh, I don't want help from my guides. Yeah, you do. That's the best help you can get. When you connect with your guides and you truly start connecting to them, it feels so, I'm going to say empowering. That might be the wrong word though. But it does feel so good. You know, there's times I've gotten messages from my guides, and when you get a message from your guide, you just listen because you're like, what can I say? Like, my guide just gave me that message. I have to listen. So let's see if there's anything more about this. Okay, this card flipped over. Since these are already in reverse, I don't need to do triple, reversal here. So we have the Two of Wands. There is hope. There is another way to look at things. There is a solution. For some of you, this is representing the masculine energy who is thinking how to get to his sun. Can you guys see the cards here? Kind of how to get to the sun, this energy over here. So there may have to be travel involved. This person could be connecting. You know what I'm picking up the energy of? You know how when everyone says those poems about we're under the same stars, we're seeing the same moon, even though we're not in the same spot. I'm picking up that type of energy here. Your masculine could be on the other side of the world because it's night here where it's day here type of thing. But there's an energy of hope. Okay, so that's the overall current energy is hope. Hope and happiness, and there's not limitations, okay? So what are the challenges right now? What are the obstacles? Okay, this wants to flip around. So it's the Two of Pentacles. Once again, we have this Two of Pentacles. So I'm picking up this same masculine energy because of the color layout here. And anyhow, the challenge right now is for someone how they look in front of people. That may be why some of you are afraid to ask for help from others right now. Someone doesn't want to look like a joker, doesn't want to look like, what is this? A circus act. What is it though? It's like a juggler. It's just like someone who's an entertainer. So sure, you could be dealing with someone that's an entertainer, whatever. Point is, this energy is tired of entertaining the public. Doing this balancing act to look a certain way. More about the challenges. What's the other word I used there? Obstacles of the day. Okay. With the Justice card, okay, and it's facing, not faking. The Justice card is facing forward, but the interesting thing I noticed why I looked at the back is because the Justice, oh, I see why. The obstacle, another obstacle for today is the aftermath of some sort of change that has happened. Maybe this is why, maybe recently there has been some huge change. There may have been an actual explosion of anger. It's calmed down. I see that it's calmed down, but there's still tension here. And Justice, remember, doesn't pick sides. It just balances the scale. So for someone who had some tension, maybe over the weekend, over the last week, it's kind of coming in here as an obstacle because things are going to have to simmer down. I'm going to pull another card to clarify that. I feel like I should use a different deck to clarify that. I'm in love with this deck and I don't use it enough. Here we go. Okay, well, this is interesting. Whoa, and we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So this is what I'm picking up. This is the Lover's card that fell down. There's 3 people in there, however, right? There's a man and 2 women here. There's something here that has been a rat race, is what I'm picking up, okay? There's been like this rat race, this continuous cat and mouse chase here. And someone may have exploded about that energy. And I think we kind of picked that up last week where some people just laid it on the line or just said what was on their mind. And now when I see this, you've become honest about something here. You do need help. And I think that for many of you, you have come to that conclusion where you probably have surrendered to your guides and said, like, send me the help. I don't know what else to do from this point. For some of you, there really was a huge explosion. It can be that two people, because there's two people here, arguing about like something that came out. So now when I'm looking at this all, it's very possible someone has asked for a separation or a divorce over the last few days, because this doesn't just jump in today. This is what the obstacle is and the challenge is. Someone doesn't want to look. It's making sense, right? They don't want to put on a show anymore. I just heard they're entertaining the Walking Dead. Whatever that means, they're entertaining the Walking Dead. And this justice is about a love situation. A decision someone was stalling on making, I'm going to say, with the Wheel of Fortune and all these little blockages, everyone had their opinion on how to do it. Everyone has their opinion, what direction to go. Should we go up or down? A lot of chaos. Okay, what are outside influences for this situation? External influences. Okay. So we have the Magician in the upright position and the Seven of Pentacles. This would technically be in the reverse. Oh, I see. So outside influence here, okay, with the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles, which would be in reverse, that would be about losing investment, but I almost feel like losing power. The outside obstacle is about someone more focused on the loss than creating the solution. There's very strong masculine energy coming up, okay, here. This can even be, because is this a little boy or is this a little girl? That can even be the masculine's younger self, like remembering when he didn't have help, or remembering the first time he realized he has help. He had guides to get him out of a situation. I was going to say a sticky situation, because there's a lot of masculine energy here. There's someone here who's feeling powerless. You know, they invested so much into a situation and they have to give it up. It's done. It's dead. You know, they invested into a dead situation. You see the skull at the bottom? Some of you will see it. My camera's not the best. They have to say goodbye to that. For some people, they're going to be saying goodbye to a situation. Maybe this was a situation where someone was overgiving in the exchange, right? One person was doing all the work, maybe. Maybe it was an empty home. Maybe this person left their home environment long ago. You know, they're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not helping anymore. I've helped enough. So let's look into this challenge and this, am I on the right one, right? Sorry, the outside influence. The outside influence. External influence here. It's like someone is being, it's not driven, but deep down inside, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm giving up everything I invested. But hello, it was already done. The tree is not even alive. You know? It is time to turn your back on a decision for someone, a decision they made that just, it didn't grow. It didn't grow the way it was meant to. Maybe some money was made, but there was no actual spiritual, internal growth here. And someone was doing everything in their power to make it grow. You know, whoever this masculine energy is, he's actually very grown inside, internally. Look at the flowers around him, right? He has that energy, that special energy to him. But whatever he was investing in here with the situation, I'm guessing involving the lover, the person, It didn't grow. Hi, everyone. Come on, let's have. So, external influence clarification. Kind of reading the comments there, but I'm not going to look up. 6, 7, 8 of Wands and 6 of Cups. Oh. Oh, going towards the 6 of Cups. So this is the thing. The person just doesn't want to be here anymore. They want love. This is the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. They want to go towards love. They no longer want to sit here, but for some reason they're sitting here, okay, which doesn't help. I'm going to clarify that with, I guess I'll use one of these cards. Like, you know, they're sitting there. So what I pick up with this card is the King of Swords, technically in reverse. Look at this. This King of Swords has the chopper from the Death card at the bottom, along with the sword. So all that this is saying to me is that this person is just having a pause, and it's a dark pause, before they start heading on to their new journey towards love. It's like no love in the world right now can get this person out of their thoughts about what has failed. To them, it's a very big deal. It's something that they've carried and worked on for a long time. Even if, you know, not everyone was present, they still tried and tried and tried and tried again. The world in reverse, tried and tried and tried again to be that special provider. But you can't hide the inevitable. It comes out. It wasn't working. It wasn't nurtured. It wasn't nurtured. That's what I just heard. That relationship or whatever it was here, it wasn't nurtured, and that's why it's dead. And this person knows the truth. This is the King of Swords. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's the King of Swords. It's a harsh truth for this person because this is a very masculine energy. And to admit failure for this person, admitting the failure that, you know, there was no love here. They know where the love is now. It's just hard, and they're in pause right now because this person is a very powerful person with the Magician. They're not used to failure like that. They may not get everything they want, but at this time in their life, they've become powerful. They've become, whoever this is someone who has power. It could be in the community. Could be within. Okay, the next question. So the outside influence is really this person's own mind right now about what has failed. You know, this King of Pentacles energy, what he has tried multiple times to work, hasn't worked, and it's done. So this is the day of someone coming to a realization, like, I'm going to need higher help here. I no longer want to be here. There has been a huge explosion between someone, maybe 3 people, and it's come to some realizations. It's brought attention to the realizations that there is no love here. And it's like justice has her eyes covered because she doesn't care what color you are or what nationality, what part of the world you come from or anything. She's just like, it's time. So the direction this will be going in. We have a Queen of Cups reversed with the 10 of Cups at the bottom. And this is a 10 of Cups also in reverse. And the Fool card underneath that. also in reverse, but that is about, you know, here we go. So, and let's see what else. Yeah, there's a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. So we have two tens here, the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles, and we have the Fool card, which I'm picking up the same energy as the Magician here in reverse. Okay. Yeah, they're all in reverse. So with the Queen of Cups coming, facing backwards, just like the King of Cups, this tells me that there is a king and queen that are, because I'm asking, let me just, direction this is taking, they're done. There's no way to put it. They've fulfilled what they were meant to fulfill. Look at that angel up there looking down on it. They've completed their task here. There's no one here anymore. There's no one here anymore. This beach is empty. The love is gone. The love is on the back here. There's no love anymore. With the other 10 here, the 10 of Pentacles is telling me that there may be some division. These two people may have to go to court or may have to go speak to a judge or whatever and be severed. With the Ace of Swords here. Not an easy task, by the way, okay? And we have this energy here of the Fool, but the Fool is reminding me of the Magician. Both for me represent air signs, specifically Gemini signs, so that might be relevant. And with the King of Swords, actually, we have that strong Gemini energy here, or air sign element. Someone's ready to take a leap. Take a chance is what I actually heard. And go. Wow. Someone's going to take their power back and soar. There's nothing more beautiful than having a new perspective on something. It kind of releases you from your old, from whatever was holding you in, right? 9 of Swords here. Someone is going to take that action and leave and literally go offer their love somewhere else to this High Priestess energy. Wow. Cards just get so beautiful here after an ending, but it's actually a rebirth because it's in reverse, the Death card. Okay, so let's just look into this Fool a little more, this new beginning, and you know, there's this severing here. The love is gone. The money will be divided. And I just say that because the two people are standing there. You know, I also pick up that someone has to let go of the memories, because I think that this relationship that is being severed here has been around for quite some time. And that is an issue. It's like, stop glamorizing the past. Yes, it was good, but it was so bad. There was good times, but if you're in a relationship for 6 years of misery, I'm sorry, or 5 years of misery here, it's time to choose a new direction and create a new future. Cool card. Create a new future. Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. I feel like I got this combination at some point, but this is my favorite Five of Swords because of the fact that the one sword, you know, this card didn't come in reverse, it came upright. And the one sword is severing the Four of Wands, or I say Four of Wands, it's the Four of Swords. But because in this deck, the wands and the swords look the same, unless it's actually a sword. So I feel like it's almost severing, let's just say if it is the other swords. But I still feel it's like a Four of Wands being severed here. This is walking away from a home. I don't know why I want to look here. And then we go to the Six of Wands, success. I'm like, I don't know why I want to look here. This is actually the Wands. And this is clarifying the Fool. So this is walking away and severing. There's a strong energy here of separating, dividing. Wow. Okay, so how does this person feel that's going through this? Let's just look into some feelings while we're here. Thank you for everyone that watched my video yesterday, the pick a card. The third one was my absolute favorite, and I'm thinking of doing an extended. It's not going to be like a paid for extended, like just an actual extended. It was a really good, I don't know. I just feel like it was like the perfect everything about it. And I want to know more. So feelings, you know, let's flip this up a bit. Feelings, okay, this wants to come out. So when it comes to how this person is feeling about this situation, we have someone here who's feeling down, depressed. But there is like something coming in. You see that hawk there? That's a huge, or eagle, I don't know, it's huge. Something huge is going to come in now. It's going to like take whoever right out of their depression. And first of all, come on. There's some childhood issues. I'm going to bring that up, but I'm not going to get into it because it doesn't matter. But there is childhood issues, maybe father issues here. I'm going to clarify this card a little more. The Eight of Swords. Because this can be, see what just stuck me in my face, the King of Wands. Because what I was going to say, and what's sticking out here, very curious, the Queen of Cups and the Temperance and all of this stuff here. Okay, so what this can be, though, is the feminine tied up in her energy, not seeing this new beginning, not knowing what's going on. She could be, in a sense, kept in the dark. But it's not so much that she's kept in the dark, because there's a light energy here. It's like everything else is in the dark. So she's not quite sure what's coming in. And then all of a sudden, some huge ass hawk is going to come in and like smack her in the face and like, hey, I'm here. And it's the King of Wands. Wow, that's funny, actually. The huge hawk will come in. And then we'll have healing here. Healing from this third-party situation that knocked the socks off of a lot of people. Yeah. But here's that sword energy again coming in, separating. I love that. So you have this huge guy coming in, this huge energy coming in. You don't know it. Someone's in the middle today of severance. So I just want to look into that severance energy one more time. Like, is this actually, I don't know, like, is this today? Like, I don't know. There's been a realization here. Please tell us more about this. There we go. The Devil at the bottom, and the Seven of Swords in the upright. It's more energy of severance. See the two swords there? They'll free these two people that were tied together in a toxic relationship. It's almost, to be honest, it's almost like the devil's sneaking away. It's almost like my work, and look what's at the bottom, the Six of Swords with the Ten of Swords here, and even the Queen of Swords. But point being, it's like this energy is like the devil, and these two, because remember, we just had that. Where is it? The Three of Swords here. So it's like two people got themselves away from this devil energy, and now the devil can go back and crawl in his cave and go pick a new set of people to do their mission of his dirty work. Literally, it's like the devil is the one sneaking away, because these two people have chosen finally to divide themselves. These two people, by the way, most likely were not even sexually active at this point anymore. They were wearing a complete false mask. Look at them. They're covering their genitals because, like, they were just in it for the wrong reasons. They were in it putting on a show. That's why they have their masks on, and they were lying to themselves. They can't even, like, they weren't even sexually active, to be honest. I don't feel it. It's been a long time, and things have been shitty for a long time. Why in the world was there an explosion when the third party was realized? I have no idea. Why would there be an explosion? Like, that's just ego. At this point, it should just be like, okay, go. Look at it, like... It should be just go. It's interesting. So the devil is no longer here, in a sense. You know, he realizes he can no longer affect this couple that is severing, going their ways. They've stuck it in the dirt and they made a decision. They've cut themselves free from this sexless relationship. Masks. I want to see the back of this. Is it any better? No. This is much more telling of what was going on there. Tied to their lies is what I heard. So they were tied to their lies. So it really is over here, okay? Let's see if there's anything more we need to know about when, or, you know, like... It really is over. What are the finalities of this? You know, what really the legalities, or what really has to happen now? So this card flipped over. And it is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the masks come off. The devil is out. That's interesting, because here's almost like that version of the devil card. Some weird shit going on, right? Well, here we have, and this is the same magician. It's time for that new beginning. Wow, look at that. This person gets his power back. This person gets his new beginning, his fresh start. The rising phoenix here, I see. This person gets their confidence back too. So that's really the ending message. We are ending with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is no monkey business on this Wheel of Fortune. That's a beautiful thing. There's a completion, though. And it's almost like I come in peace is what I'm getting. I don't know what that means. You know, what the nice thing is about this Wheel of Fortune, this person realizes they don't have to put in that extra effort. This is just what's meant to happen. There's no bars and coins and cups all around here like the magicians. You know, they were really putting in an effort here to keep something alive. Here... They don't have to put in an effort for what's naturally destined, which is a new turn, a new page. There's no effort needed. Just come in peace and expect the unexpected is what I just heard. Come in peace and expect the unexpected. And we have the Lovers here. The Lovers in this deck and the Hierophant. It's quite interesting, actually. Because here, this couple has horns, but here there's no horns, and we have the Hierophant here, the two keys. This is a higher connection, a higher level, holding hands. This is also saying that for some of you in this relationship, you guys had to wear a mask. Like, you guys had to, because you couldn't be honest. You couldn't tell everyone you have this higher level of connection. But you always held on to it. Okay? So I'm going to stop there. That is the ending of the reading for today. And I thank you all for booking readings. I'm pretty much caught up. I think I've sent them all out now. So if you'd like to book a reading, the wait time won't be too long. And if you're booking a live reading, please let me know your time zone and 2 best available dates for you, like as in days of the week. I like to get them done as soon as possible. And now that I'm all caught up, it will be a lot easier. I really appreciate all of your support, guys, and liking my videos and checking them out. If they're good for you, you know, if you resonate with them. And the feedback was great for the pick a card. Like, I get it. Some people don't love pick a cards. Well, actually, one person mentioned it, and I appreciate that feedback. And some people do. I got a lot of good feedback with the pick a cards, and I honestly do love the pick a cards. As I was saying, I had woke up to the song. And I know what song it is, but I don't know what song it is because I don't listen to that song. I don't even know how I know the song. It must be a very popular song. And the guy's saying, I don't want to play no games, play no games. I don't know the rest of the words. But that's what I was hearing. So for some of you, you know, your masculines there saying he doesn't want to play no games no more. And I'm going to actually do a reading on that right now. I'm not going to do it live. Just going to record it and then post it. And I have the monthlies for fire signs already laid out. And then I have, maybe I'll do the earth signs. To be honest, the earth signs don't watch me. So I always feel jaded after I put an earth sign video because it's like 5 views. It's not 5 views, but oh, was there someone bitching on here? It's so interesting because I saw that Black Forest comment earlier and I'm like, I already like picked up some negativity from that. So I'm like, but I left it. I should have just deleted her from the beginning, but it's okay. I thank you all for all your positive messages. Black Forest, you can fuck off. I'm not in the mood. I have no idea what you're saying on my page. Was she, yeah. So anyhow, it is what it is, but have a really good day. I think some people might be interested in looking into food healing. I started preparing healing foods yesterday. I always start with salad dressings because you can make them in large quantities and put fresh herbs into them and actually like put your energy into the herbs because they're very clearing and detoxifying and healing. And so I did a salad dressing, and it takes time. Okay, it takes time to chop or to crush 50 bulbs of garlic. And like, that's what I do for this specific salad dressing. It's not a salad dressing I would have every day, but it's a very cleansing salad dressing. And I also made something that's called churi, I think it's called. I don't know or care what it's called because for me, it's just a whole bunch of herbs chopped up with garlic, olive, lemon, salt, and you can put it on everything. But it's very healing. So that's what I was guided to start getting back into. I even got a water filter system again, and you know, I'm gonna put more herbs in my water. You just put the whole stem in there and it really does clean. You can do mint, but I do stronger like rosemary or thyme, like to really put that in there. So some of you might find that useful if you're at home and you have some time. Like last night was Sunday night, you know, I actually did a lot of readings last night, but I had that energy. And sometimes it's nice to just do it all at once because I don't want to be chopping garlic every day. So I got it out. I don't smell it garlic anymore. I've washed my hands with the lemons that I used to squeeze in the salad dressing. So I don't know, maybe some of you want to do that. And that's just some tips, but you can always look up healing herbs and just use them in your food. And the nice thing about the churi, I'm sure it will last at least a week. I put so much olive oil in there as well, is you can just literally add it to anything. So you already have your herbs chopped up and you did it yourself. You didn't go and pay for it and put all those other chemicals into the product. You did it yourself. So it's really good. And thank you. I don't know, I'm guided to mention that I do have an Amazon list and it has tons of tarot decks on there. I don't know why I'm guided to mention that. I was actually going to get one off of there today. I'm loving Amazon, by the way, for tarot decks, because for some reason they have even lowered the price even more. And I go to a lot of different spots to look for tarot decks, very like unique spots. And they can be very overpriced at times, but sometimes I just want to support that person for having a shop, and they need to make money too. So if they add 10 bucks, they add 10 bucks. But sometimes I don't want to leave my home and I just want to order from Amazon, and it's $10 cheaper. And I have Amazon Prime. I really suggest you guys get it if you use Amazon. I got it with a bank account I opened, and they gave me Amazon Prime, which is awesome. Ah, my feather. I'm not a germaphobe, but with the feathers, for some reason, they freak me out. And that's the feather from yesterday. It's not that it's germy, but it was on my laptop. Like, no. Okay, anyways, guys, I hope you have a really good day. I'm going to do that reading. I don't want to play no games. I'm going to look into that, okay? I'm going to do it now, and I'll post it right after. Bye for everyone. See you soon. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions.